Good morning, you guys. Happy Tuesday. Started drinking my pre workout. About to be training with my trainer in about a good 45 minutes, but I get on the elliptical first. So it's a rainy day out here. Not the most inspirational weather to get up and come to the gym, but I did it anyways. You guys, that's one thing that I can say I really have come a long way with is doing what I don't feel like doing. And I think that was holding me back a lot in the past was like I would always negotiate with myself. Like I could literally have a goal and something that I really want to do. And when shit gets hard, I would just bounce. So I'd be like, "Oh, well, one day's not going to hurt. I'll start tomorrow, right?" Especially like with weight loss, it was always, "Oh, I'll start on Monday or I'll start on the first of the month or I'll start on New Year's, right?" I know a lot of people do that. I used to do that. It's like I couldn't start my diet on a Wednesday. Like, what kind of sense does that make? It has to start on Monday, duh. And Monday would never come. And I would find myself just pushing back everything that I wanted to do, everything that I wanted to accomplish because I was in the moment of I don't feel like it. And I didn't realize back then, but it's actually because I lacked discipline. And being on my weight loss journey, I've been on my journey for 2.5 years now. And for those of y'all who are new to the channel, I've lost over 100 pounds. And I have a weight loss and fitness channel. So if you want to check that out, go to the bottom of this channel and it's linked. But anyways, I lacked discipline. I was always negotiating with my goals because I didn't feel like doing something. It was like always ready to do it till it's time to do it. And it did nothing but get me nowhere. Years would go by, and I never reached the goals that I wanted to reach because I couldn't lock in. I couldn't be disciplined. I allowed my emotions to dictate what I do, and it can't be like that. It shouldn't be like that because when you do that, to me, I take it as you're saying you're not worth it. You're not worth your goals. And gosh, when you say it like that, that sounds pretty shitty. That sounds pretty fucking shitty when you say it like that. But that's subconsciously what you're telling yourself because you're in a I don't feel like it state. And a lot of things that are worth having, that are worth doing, you're gonna not always feel like doing it, right? I mean, think about going to work. Most people I feel like don't feel like going to work, yet they still go to work. So why is it that when it comes to doing something that's for you, like literally for you, like losing weight so you can live a healthier life, so you can live a longer life, why does it turn into I don't feel like it and you still don't do it because you don't want to, but you're willing to do it for work? It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that a lot of us look at stuff or don't look at stuff like that, but that's really what's going on. And honestly, how do you get out of that? Well, I already said it's because you lack discipline. I lack discipline. How do you get out of that? One thing that I started to do was I just create a routine, a schedule. I'm really big on my schedule and I'm really big on going to bed on time. I wasn't always. I've gotten a lot better with that, setting a bedtime and sticking to it past, I'd say, 2 months. And it has made a huge difference in what I feel like doing the next day because I have so much more energy because I'm actually well rested. A lot of times we're not well rested, so therefore you're not going to feel as motivated, you're not going to feel as inspired because you're really just tired, you're sleepy, right? You're worn out. But when you are intentional with your time, I have found that it has really made it a lot easier. Not saying every day is easy. There's still plenty of days where, I don't feel like it, but I still do. But when you are intentional with your time, when you lock in and set a schedule and you stick to that schedule like it's law, You will be surprised over time how much easier it is to just do what you need to do and not even think about it, because it's become second nature at this point. It has become your routine. Like, it's just what you do. Just like when you brush your teeth, it's just what you do, right? You don't think about, I don't feel like brushing my teeth. But some of us might, right? Some of us might do that, but no, you don't really do that. You still get up and brush your teeth, right? The reason why you're able to go to work, on your when it's time for you to go to work is because it has become a part of your routine. So you don't really think about it. Like, that's just something that you're gonna do because it's your routine, it's habit. So if you can apply those same things with reaching your goals, maybe you want to start a degree and maybe you're struggling with being motivated or staying motivated to do your discussion posts. I haven't been to school in a long time, so I don't really know what it's like now, but when I did used to do online school, there was always a lot of like discussion board posts and like mini papers and stuff like that. So if that's something that you struggle with, lock in and set a designated amount of time that you're going to work on that, and just work on that. Like my schedule, I'm always fine tuning and tweaking, right? I always think there's room for improvement, but my schedule is the same every single day. It literally is the same every single day, whether it's Monday, whether it's Saturday. It's the same thing every single day, you guys. I don't deviate from it unless like I have a doctor's appointment or, but I'm not sitting here saying I'm perfect. There are times where I accidentally oversleep by a little bit, so it might push stuff back, but it's the same. And it has gotten to the point where I don't think about it. Like, I come to the gym every day at the same time, right? I leave every day at the same time. I get home every day at the same time. I shower at the same time. I eat lunch at the same time. I edit content at the same time. I make more content at the same time. I edit reels at the same time. It's a habit. My dog knows when it's time to go outside, roughly around the same time, right? Because I've created a schedule and I've worked on sticking to it and locking in on it. And I'm giving you guys these tips that I've used that have really helped me become more disciplined because, like I said, if you just say it like that, I'm not worth my goals, it really makes you feel shitty. And that's essentially what you're doing when you're negotiating with your goals. When you're saying, well, I don't feel like it today, even though I told myself this was going to do, I know it's time to start working on it now, but I just don't feel like it. How much longer are you going to live like that? How many more years are you going to let go by of you not working towards what you said you wanted to do? A lot of people want to make more money and they recognize that might require a new certification, a new degree, some new skill sets, whatever it is. How many more years are you going to let it go by before you actually do it? How many more months are you going to live paycheck to paycheck before you decide that this isn't how I want to live my life anymore? How many more summers are you going to let go by because you can't afford a vacation, yet you don't feel like doing what you need to do to make more money? We're not getting any younger. We're not getting any younger, you guys. Like, at some point, you have to look at yourself in the mirror and understand, hey, I'm where I'm at because of me, right? So, what am I going to do? What am I going to do to get myself out of that? Because I don't want to be here anymore. I don't like it here. And then you do it. It's not going to be easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it. If it was easy, nobody would be overweight. If it was easy, everybody would be wealthy, right? If it was easy, everybody would be living their purpose. But it's not easy, which is why most people are overweight, which is why most people don't live in their purpose, you know? But that doesn't have to be your story, because there are plenty of success stories. There are plenty of people who have lost a lot of weight, right? There are plenty of people who came from poverty and who are wealthy. So what makes them any more special than you? As long as you know how to read, write, and you're not in a hospital bed, I think you are very capable of doing what they did. But the biggest difference is they have discipline and you don't. And discipline can be developed over time. I used to quit stuff all the time, like I said. But once I started working on myself and looking at myself in the mirror and recognizing that I'm the reason why I'm where I'm at and I'm the only one who can get me out of it, things changed. And I became more intentional with my time. And now I don't allow my emotions to dictate what I do for the day. It's not about what I feel like doing, it's about what has to get done so that I can reach the goals that I promised to myself. You feel me? So I hope that inspired somebody watching this video. I'm telling you, being disciplined, it's very rewarding. It really makes you feel great about yourself, because now instead of subconsciously saying to yourself, I'm not worth my goals, now you're telling yourself, I am worth my goals. And when you say it like that, it makes you feel so much better about yourself. So I hope that helps. I'm about to finish drinking this pre-workout here and I'm gonna hit the gym, and I will see you guys later. Bye.